wouldn't it also be true to say that this nationalism, just in the way that you describe it, is far more consistent with democracy itself? And I say that because, look, we in a country are electing leaders to look out for us. So when you within a country have a democratic process, what is it about if not the welfare of the citizens of that particular country? By contrast, if you had some sort of a globalist order, let's just say run by elites from various different countries, kind of all coming together, kind of World Economic Forum style, to plan for epidemics and to plan for this and to plan for that, where's the democratic accountability?
Again, I couldn't agree with you more. And that there's in the virtue of nationalism, there's a detailed argument along your lines that says that in fact democracy has never existed in the history of the world under imperial government. This is an argument, by the way, that it's not new to me. John Stuart Mill includes it on representative government, that the possibility of a democratic politics depends on the mutual loyalty of the people who are running the democracy. Right. So it's possible to have the members of a certain nation, of any nation, of Britain, or even a vast country like India. It's possible to maintain a democracy where the public roughly is willing to trust changes of government, changes of party, changes of direction based on elections, but that requires a tremendous cohesiveness of that nation in order to make it possible. The moment that you that you have different nationalities that are asserting themselves under the framework of a single government, there's no trust between those nationalities. And that's like kind of what we're seeing an example of in California right now, is that the moment that people start waving Mexican flags, okay, then that's a clear statement. I'm not loyal to what you're loyal to. I'm not a part of you. And even if somehow that's not what they mean, that's inevitably the way that it's going to be interpreted, correctly interpreted. Is if you're not stepping forward to wave the American flag because you're a part of my people, then what kind of common politics can we have? That's the end of democracy. So it may go a longer or a shorter time to get to civil war, but the foundation of democracy has to be in nationality and national independence.
Not to mention the somewhat unwittingly comic element of waving a Mexican flag and basically saying, please don't send me to the country whose flag, I'm professing allegiance to here, right? I want to stay in the country that I supposedly hate. So guys, I've been talking to Yoram Hazony. The book, a very important one, The Virtue of Nationalism. Check him out at yoramhazony.org. Yoram, it's always a pleasure, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Dinesh. God bless you. Take care.